Hi, welcome. My name is Georgine, and welcome to your 20-minute core fusion flow. So all you need is your mat, maybe a few cats, and slowly roll your way down to your back. Planting your feet, and rest your hands to your belly to start. Checking in with your breath. Feeling a little bit of resistance when you press your hands into belly. It's almost like the abdominals press back. And just notice. From here, roll by your arms, lifting up to your bridge pose and lowering down. So still a bit of a stronger bridge. So think about, instead of finding a back bend, thinking about finding that length from shoulders to knees, squeezing through the glutes and the heaviness in your heels. Just going at your own pace, lifting and lowering. And lifting up at the top in little tiny pulses. Again, find the length to the tail, heaviness in the heels. And lower all the way down. From here, cactus your arms. Tabletop your legs, flex or point the toes, coming to tick-tock, so lean your legs side to side. Starting to feel a sense of resistance through the obliques, muscles around the rib cage just waking up. Trying to stay rooted through the shoulder blades and relax through the neck and jaw. If you ever want more challenge, you can cross your arms at your chest so you no longer rely on the arms to support you. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Place left hand to belly, right hand to right thigh. Slowly kick your left heel forwards, and then bring it back in. Same thing, nice and slow and controlled. Trying to keep the hip flexors chill and the belly quite engaged. And then reaching out, hold in little tiny presses out. Pressing something away from you. Softness through the neck and shoulders. A few more here and then come back in. Other side, so left hand to left thigh, right hand to belly. And then start to reach your right foot out and in. Find that control. Next time you reach out, little tiny presses, pressing away. Option for stillness if you find the presses are a little bit too much. Too much meaning you start to feel pain or pinching. And then slowly come back in, press both hands to both thighs. Find that compression, press, press, press. Maybe stay or lift your head and shoulder blades for a bit more excitement. Keep the belly hugging in. Press so much. It doesn't look like much. It's only as much as you put into it. And then slowly hug your knees to chest and let yourself soften. From here, reach your arms and legs out long. Arms overhead, legs out towards the front of your mat. And then feel the front ribs pull down. So you can see them drawing in through the ribs, pressing the mid-spine down. And then slowly lift your arms, your head, your shoulders, belly hugs in, curl your chest over the engagement, reach for the feet. And then let's come all the way back down. Belly hugs in, tuck the tail a lot. Heaviness to the heels, piece by piece, come all the way down. Keep the chest reaching forwards. Arms reach overhead, touch the ground overhead. And same thing, feel the front ribs hug in, head lifts, shoulders, belly, curl over the engagement, reach for your feet. And slowly roll all the way down. Going at your own pace, if you ever find you need more support, you can always robot your arms to help lift and lower. And then when you're ready, just settle in your seated forward fold. Take your time to arrive. All right, from here, something a little bit fun. So come up to a nice tall seat, plant your feet in front of you, hip distance or all the way together. And then kind of robot your arms, palms face down. Engaging through the core, see if you can place the entire forearm, elbow to hand, onto the mat at the same time. Yeah. And then walk your feet a little bit closer. And then feel the belly hug in so you have a kind of a subtle curve through the low back. Feel broadness to the collarbone and tabletop your right leg. Kick the heel forwards and bring it back in. So pretty much what we did on the back, but just a little bit of a different angle. So it'll feel a bit different. If you want more challenge, you can always come onto your left tiptoes or hover the left foot. But always check in. Notice if you start to feel your low back, try to keep it chill. And then you can hover the foot. Keep that engagement. Can you reach one or both arms? Can you stay lifted or somewhat lifted? Yeah. My cat's super impressed, as you can tell. And then gently place your left foot down, come onto the forearms, plant the right foot, and then switching sides. Left leg, belly hugs in. And then when you're ready, gently kick your left heel forwards and then bring it back in. Find that engagement. And then hold. Fun part. Come onto the right tiptoes. Maybe pull the knee to chest. Can you reach one arm? Maybe both arms forwards. Lift, 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 lift. Hug the knee in. Press the heel forwards. Lengthen, lift. Then at the same time, can you press the forearms down? Sort of. And then bring your feet down. Give a little shake out. Windshield wipe side to side with your knees. And then coming all the way up into your butterfly, feet together, knees wide, give a little shake out. Relax your neck, shoulders, jaw. Cool. From here, come to all fours, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And then feel that engagement through the belly, length through the neck. And then from here, step your right foot back, step your left foot back, plank pose. Then place your right knee down, left knee down, all fours. Other side, left foot steps back, right foot, left knee down, right knee down. So notice there's not too much movement happening from arms to torso. So keep this as steady as you can. There'll be a little bit of a lift and lower based on just leg length and all that, but not too much. I found this a nice prep for doing push-ups. Find that strength. And then when you're ready, slowly lower your way down to your belly. You can always ripple down if you need. And tuck your toes, stack your hands. And this is currently where I discovered there was a spider that made its home in front of me. And I'm trying to decide, is it worth it? And the answer is yes. I realized it made the home in a plant I had there once, so it's okay. Hands behind head, elbows wide. Lift the head and chest and lower down. Noticing there's not too much movement through my legs, so I always pretend there's someone sitting on my feet Yeah, find that strength. If it ever feels too intense, you can always have your hands under your shoulders instead. It'll look more like a cobra. Then keep the chest lifted, reach the arms back, press the palms down, feel the core engage, lift your legs. They can either be connected or hip distance, whatever feels better. Feel the low belly pull in, and then lift and lower an inch. Find that length. I find focusing more on length than height works quite well. And then hold the top and then rest. Shake it out. Wiggle the hips, shrug out the shoulders, and then tuck your toes. Okay, push-up time. Hands wide, shoulders up. Feel the belly hug in, long through the neck. Lengthen your tailbone. I like to start with knees on the ground, but you can lift them up right away if you'd like. And then lift up to your plank. And then lower evenly down. And lift up. So the only moving part here is the arms right now. The most common thing I see is the belly touching first, so it looks more like the worm, which is cool, but not a push-up. Okay, now if you want, actually let's take a chill in child's pose first. So hips to heels, let yourself soften. You can open and close your hands, roll through the wrists, whatever you need. So one set's never enough. Well, it can be, but let's just say it's not for today. So we're going to play with the second set. So you want to find the length in your neck, broadness through your collarbone, belly hugging in, press your hands down, step your feet back. You can lift your knees or not, right? And then sternum and belly button touch at the same time. Then lift from your belly straight up. I find that helps my brain figure out how the heck to lift up. Because if I think of lifting from the chest or the legs, sometimes the rippling up and down happens, which again is not necessarily bad. It's just not strengthening the muscles we're intending. So core fusion flow, we're working on the core coming from different modalities, yoga, barre, Pilates, etc. Can you go halfway? And little tiny pulses. Lengthen, press into the finger pads, and then downward dog. Nice. Or child's pose. They're interchangeable, whatever feels better for you. Finding any movement or stillness, whatever feels good. And then slowly walk your way up to your standing forward fold. You can clasp opposite elbows or sway side to side. And then slowly bend your knees, make your way back to your bum. Okay, and working on some more core just because it's expected. So plant your feet in front of you, or more fun, come onto your tiptoes. Arms extend out and then slowly roll your way down. So keep the toes pressing down, but then you have to have a bit more control. So up to you. When you make your way to your back, hands to belly, broaden your chest. And then just let's straighten the legs. If that doesn't work, cushion under the bum or bend your knees. Right leg starts to lower down slowly with control. Then lift it up. And then switch, left leg. So again, if you feel kind of clicking, pinchy, doesn't work for you, either less range of motion or shorten the lever by bending the knee. And keep going side to side, your own pace. And when you reach one leg down, reaching the foot that's still lifted closer towards your face. And I find that fires up the core even more. And then if you don't want to fire the core more, obviously back off. Okay, now keep left leg up, right leg long, hands behind head, and sit-ups, right? Try to keep the legs super still. I always imagine I'm balancing something on my foot, because why not add an extra incentive? And then twist right elbow to left knee, little pulses at the top. Again, legs stay still or still-ish. Broaden through the chest, elbows wide. And then come back to center, head down, hands back to belly, full range of motion. Left leg slowly lowers and lifts. And then right leg. Side to side. And hands behind head with the right leg lifted, left leg out, and back to sit-ups. And then notice like the head won't want to go all the way down. So see if you can encourage that full range of motion. That way you kind of come out of it a bit and have to re-engage. And then when you're ready, left elbow to right knee, little pulses at the top. And again, you can always stay longer. You can always come out early. Find what works best for you. And coming all the way out. Take a moment, soften with the legs extended, and then lift head and shoulders. Okay. Option to not lift the head and shoulders, yeah? And just plant your hands beside you. Legs stay straight-ish. Lift the hips up, then lower the legs down to 45. Belly hugs in, hips lift, and lower down. So it's almost like when you lift the hips up, there's a bit of momentum that comes in, but then you almost have to catch the momentum as you lower your legs down. When the head and shoulders are lifted, it's more challenging because they'll want to move. So now you're really trying to focus on keeping them still. Now the legs lower and stay still. Everything hugs in. And then relax, chill out, hug your knees in. Whatever you find you need. Okay, that's it for the strength portion. Let's stretch and chill. Let's find a bendy bridge. So plant your feet. Lift the hips, mid-back, upper back, off the ground. You can even pop your sternum, the center of your chest, closer towards your chin this time. Whatever arm variation makes you happy. And then coming down, hug right knee in, left leg long, one knee twist, right leg to the left. And lately I've been liking to play with these arm circles. So you reach the right arm above your head, across your body, over your leg and back again. That way you get a little bit of movement through the chest and upper back. If that does not work for you, don't do it. And then switch the direction of the circle. Get as kind of floppy as you want. Then come back to the center, switching sides. So left leg in, right leg long. And then reach your left leg to the right as you reach your left arm out to the left. And then arm circles, reach up overhead, over in front of you, across your leg and back. And then switch directions. And then slowly come back to center. Hugging, you can plant your feet or hug your knees to chest. Sometimes it feels nice to bring the feet wide and knock the knees together, hands rest to belly. Or if you prefer, butterfly, feet together, knees wide, staying rested. And just let yourself settle. If you prefer to extend your legs out for Shavasana, you can. And just settle with your breath. Slowly scanning your body and disengaging all the muscles you engaged. Because the ability to disengage the muscles is just as important as the ability to engage them. When you feel ready, hug your knees in, making your way up to a seat any way you'd like. Thank yourself for taking this time for you, and thanks for joining me. Until next time.